Brock, what do you feel when you walk onto this field and you see every seat packed with fans, with crazy, battle-ready, battle-born fans? How's it going, guys? It's Leo Beas here with Silver and Blue Sports. Tonight, the Wolfpack pulled out a very, very impressive victory. In the past 10 years, 8 NCAA football players have passed away due to having the sickle cell trait. Does that scare you at all? Chivas USA has not performed well this season, and the 2 discrimination lawsuits filed against them in the past 4 months doesn't help. Mo, talk about adversity. How has that propelled you to keep reaching for the stars, to never give up? Y esta noche el equipo no decepcionó a su gente. El partido fue un espectáculo. Fue algo emocionante. Sacaron una gran victoria en 90-88.
I'm from Texas too. I'm from Houston.
He's only 11 years old, but already a major celebrity. Sebastián de la Cruz, the mariachi boy with the golden voice, sings the national anthem for the opening ceremonies of the NHJ convention. Just as he did back in June at Game 3 of the NBA Finals in his hometown of San Antonio. That performance made him famous not just because of his talent, but also because within minutes, Twitter was bombarded with racist tweets, some calling Sebastián names, others questioning his citizenship status.
There's this one lady, and she said, "Who this wetback coming in from Mexico to sing the national anthem?" Well, they got to figure out that I'm not from Mexico. I was born in San Antonio, I was bred there.
When asked about the attacks in a TV interview, Sebastián showed a maturity beyond his years. His poise under such vicious abuse inspired many Latinos who felt he was unfairly discriminated against.
What was your reaction with all the negativity on social media?
I know that when you do things show business, there's gonna be a lot of comments that you won't enjoy to hear about yourself, but it's out there. There's negativity and racism in this world.
For many Latinos, he's an inspiration. As he walked around the EIJ 13 convention, some stopped to pose with him for pictures. The Telemundo news director from Atlanta burst into tears as she said her own son felt pride in being Latino because of Sebastián.
Te felicito y eres un gran embajador de nuestra cultura, te lo juro.
What does Latino mean to you?
Being Latino is a wonderful culture. It's not just a culture, but it's a way of expressing yourself. And Latino for me, it brings the tamales, menudo, all of the Mexican foods alive. It's an honor for me to be Latino.
Sebastián plans to continue in his music career, not just as a mariachi singer, but also as a composer. Going back to school may be a challenge, as some of his own classmates have become fans.
There was about 5 girls following me when I was walking, and I kept on looking back, and then they just turned the other way. And I think it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle being able to get to my first homeroom class, because walking through a whole crowd of people, but my friends got my back.
For now, the kid who showed incredible composure continues to sing in the hearts of many fans, regardless of their background.
For the land of the free.
Leo Beas, NAHJ News. The sun shines on Brock Hecking. It's May, and his senior football season is months away. Hecking is one of the most feared defensive players in the Mountain West Conference. I mean, look at him. But the truth of the matter is, he started from the bottom like many did.
Growing up, I was usually the smaller kid. Going through high school, freshman year, I was about 132 pounds. That's where I wrestled. And then everyone was always, told me that I was too small to play college football. And so year after year, I just focused on my diet and, working out hard in the weight room and whatnot. And, sooner or later, by my senior year, I was about 240.
Now that it's the off-season, Brock says this is his home, the Nevada Athletic Weight Room.
5 days a week. Take Wednesdays off usually, and then I'll be here on Saturday too.
All of the extra effort here means better performance here. And for the people who doubted him,
I don't really say anything to them, actually. I just kind of let my actions speak for themselves. You know, I'm not going to go rub in their face or anything. They were my motivation, though, you know. People telling me not, you know, that I can't do it basically motivated me and got me to where I am.
so where exactly is he at? Last season, he had 46 total tackles and 9 vicious sacks. But despite the impressive record, he says it's all about the team.
It's more of a brotherhood than it is actual one person who's leading.
Of course, Hecking considers his fellow players his brothers, and Mackey Stadium his home away from home. In fact, this place can hold 30,000 people.
Brock, what do you feel when you walk onto this field and you see every seat packed with fans, with crazy, battle-ready, battle-born fans?
You know, when we line up in that tunnel, it's, you know, we build this energy. And, you know, I like to be calm right before the game, but then right when I hit that tunnel, it's like an instant shot of adrenaline. You know, you just start getting pumped, you start getting hyped. Man, I get goosebumps before every single game that I play. And, you know, we run out and I look out and I see the support of the community and how many people are out here. And it really just motivates me and just drives me to be the best that I could be out here. You know, I want to put on a show for them as well as, you know, bringing home the W for the team.
He says he's built many lifelong relationships with the people, the players, and the coaches at Nevada, and he doesn't take anything for granted.
You never know when your time's up playing college football. I mean, playing football in general. So you got to make the most of it.
But luckily for Hecking, his time is not up. With the senior season getting ready, he's thankful for the opportunity he's been given.
I just want, you know, people to kind of remember me as, you know, kind of the guy who loved football, I guess you can say. That was 100% dedicated to the sport, never took a play off during a game, and really just played like my hair was on fire all the time.
To see Hecking, his hair, and the rest of the pack, you still have to wait a little bit. Kickoff is set for August 30th against Southern Utah. Reporting from the university, I'm Leo Beas.
Touchdown.